Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is that dashing Tru Inferno, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, and so forth and whatnot. And do not adjust your sets, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens. Yes, this is Modern Warfare 3, and not only that, this is Search and Destroy. Oh, I got killed there. So yes, this is Search and Destroy. I have not bring to you, the YouTube citizens, a Search and Destroy gameplay ever. So the fact that I'm bringing you this one, despite the fact I just got killed right there, the fact that I'm bringing to you this one means this is gonna be a good game. And obviously I'm playing with FD Chick. This was like months ago, but I'm not here to talk about the gameplay. I got some big news regarding video games that's coming out, soon or ever. Remember my last, I think it was my very last Modern Warfare 3 commentary video where I talk about games that I can't wait for, games I'm looking forward to. Well, the top two were Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix. Well, guess what? 2.5 Remix has been announced and it's coming out next year, and I can't wait because they're going to have Final Mix for Part 2 for Kingdom Hearts 2. Which is like another game that I always wanted to play, but I couldn't because it was Japan only at one point. But here's the kicker. Birth by Sleep Final Mix is going to be on there. So yes, that's another one. I have played through certain circumstances, but it was on the PC, and I need to play that on a handheld console, so I can't wait for that one. That is going to be sick. Now, enough about that, because I'm about to get into a topic I haven't really talked about for a while, and that's Club Stories. Yes, Club Stories Part 3, and we're going to finish off the 112 saga right here, right now. So this is Club Stories Part 3, the 112 saga Part 2. Crazy title. Yeah, I know. So, with that said, let's get into it. I remember one time I went to Club 112. And have you ever been to a club before where you just see this one guy, this one person who was obviously out of place by being there? Well, if you haven't, this happened to me. So what happened was, we in this joint, again, we had to be like 20, 21, 22. I forgot how old we were. But we talking like over, 7, 8 years ago, something along those lines. So anywho, there's this Caucasian white male there, and he looked like a dork. Like, he had dorky glasses. He had dorky glasses. What else? Like he just dressed like a dork, and he looked like he was in his late 30s and his early 40s. Heck, he could have been his mid 40s, like around 45 or something. So he was up there walking around by himself. Just, he was just there. So, I pay him no mind until they played this one hype song. I forgot what song it was, because this was like years ago, whatever. And he's in the middle of the dance floor, and he dancing like, and he looking like a damn fool. Look like he doing some type of cross-face chicken ring type of maneuver or something. It was crazy. Oh man, we saw that, we was just rolling. We had no choice but to just start laughing. It was that funny. Oh man, speaking of the crossface chicken ring, I got another club story involving that, but it's not a 112 story. But so let's stick with the 112 stories. Now let me explain something to you real quick about how to get to Club 112. Our first time going there, we had ID. So we drove through, we took the tunnel, we had to go through the security toll booth or the toll gate or whatever. And then the first security dude that we had to deal with, he was actually cool. He checked our IDs or whatever, and he let, we was on our way. The next week, we went back there. It was a different dude, and this dude looked like a straight up asshole. So we drove up. He was like, and he just like strict with it, straight to the point, like, where y'all from? Where y'all going? What y'all doing? Blah blah. Da. Stuff like that. And we looking like, we're from Detroit. We going to Club 112. So then he said the two things that had us scratching our heads after all that. He said passport or birth certificate. And we looking at each other like, we have our IDs. And then he went on this rant about how we should have our passport or birth certificate to cross over to another country, blah blah blah. Now keep in mind, we told him we did this last week, and dude just asked for our ID. He didn't mention any of that. So he let us slide, but he was like, from now on, you got to have a passport or a birth certificate. So we was like, okay, whatever. So from that point on, like, we grabbed our birth certificates. We made copies of them, and we'll take them up there. Oh, man, that was hilarious. And there was this one time with this other, what was it? Another security dude. He was straight up acting like an idiot. I forgot what happened, because one of my boys, like I said, we was like, I think we was 21. We had to be 21 at this point. One of my boys didn't have a actual driver's license. He just had state ID. So we drove up there, and again, he started off being an asshole. This is a completely different security dude. But then when he asked for birth certificate and ID, we all gave him our ID, and he looked at my boy like, you don't have a, like, he was like so serious with it. Like, he didn't realize he was clowning my boy. Like, you don't have a driver's license? No. You just have a state ID? And we laughing at it. We just laughing. He was like, and like, he couldn't let this go. Like, he could not let this go for anything. Like, you don't have a you 21. You don't have a driver's license, but you just have state ID. Like, what? Again, he wasn't clowning on him. Like, he had this severe look on his face, and we were just laughing. It was hilarious, though. My boy felt so embarrassed, though, man. It was hilarious. Now, oh man, I had so much fun at Club 112, dog. Some of my best dances came from there. Like, you know, we were just fooling in there. But the one thing I will never forget, this was hilarious. We saw these. We went in there this one time. We saw these two light-skinned dudes in there. I forgot what they were wearing. I think they were wearing jeans or jean shorts. I forgot which. But I remember them specifically being light-skinned, and both of them wearing tank tops. One of them had on an all-white tank top. The other one had on an all-black one. So, you know, I just saw them and paid them no mind or whatever. So then, 5 minutes later, I saw something awkward as heck. Now, bear with me as I try to explain what I saw. So the dude, the light-skinned dude, we're going to call him white tank top. He's standing there. His legs are spreaded, like he's spread out. But now, black tank top, which is what we're going to call it, he's standing right next to him. So, white tank top's left leg was in between black tank top's legs. And this dude in black tank top had his arms spread out like he doing the Titanic pose. So the two of them together, if you would have looked at them directly above them, you would have thought they were forming the capital T. We saw this, dog. We just bust out rolling. It was hilarious. we was just like, what are they doing? Oh man, speaking of, it just looks so fruity. And speaking of stuff that look fruity like that, let me tell you an unrelated club story. An unrelated Club 112 story. This happened many years ago. We're talking over a decade ago. Me and my cousin, we went to Best Buy. And I was in the TV section. So, I saw these two Caucasian dudes. They looked like they was in their 20s or whatever. They talking to a Best Buy employee or whatever. But, dog, it was like one of them was hugging the other one from behind. So, dude who was being hugged from behind, his pockets was occupied by the other dude's hands. So, like I said, so dude who was hugging the other guy from behind had his hands in the other dude's front pocket, not back pocket, front pocket. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, and I'm grabbing my cousin, yo, you gotta check this out. This looks so fruity as heck. So we came back, right? And oh my gosh, I cannot believe what I just saw. So what I saw at that moment. What I saw was dude bent over, like straight up bent over. He wasn't crouching bent over. He didn't lean to the side. He straight up bent over. And the other dude was all up on him, doing the Titanic pose. His arms were spread out. His head was looking up at the sky doing the Titanic pose. Here's what me and my cousin did. We saw that. We ran like a few hours down. Because we were just snickering, covering our mouths. We ran a few hours down to the point where we just couldn't run no more. We literally, I crap you not, we literally, in a Best Buy store, and all this was going on in a Best Buy store, we literally fell on the floor and started laughing. It was hilarious. We just bust out. We was like crawling all over the floor, holding on to our stomachs, just laughing. It was hilarious. Like I couldn't believe what I just saw. And I was like, it was just hilarious. Like, it was just too funny. Oh man, but let me get back on topic here with the club story. So that's basically it for the whole Club 112 saga. But I'm about to squeeze in one more club story. Remember earlier how I said that Caucasian dude who looked out of place, he was dancing like he was doing the cross-space chicken wing or something, I don't know. Well, check this out. Me and my boys, this was sometime after that, we was in another club back in Detroit called Club Blue. Now, I remember this specifically because what happened was my boys were literally pushing me around like I was a freaking punch bag. Like my boy would push me on his boy, who would push me on another boy, who would, whatever. So this lasted for I think like 15 seconds or something like that. Now, either it was 30 seconds or a minute after that stop. We not been dancing, we not being hyper. We just standing there. All of a sudden, some big arm just wrapped it, and it's like the whole scene just in my thinking process, like, are standing in front of me. So none of them could, what the heck is this? Like, what's going on? I had no clue who this was. Like, somebody was trying to attack me, put me in a sleeper hold or something. And it wasn't until 3 seconds after that he was like, yo, calm down, calm down, calm down. I'm the bouncer. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is this? So then he was like, you need to calm down, whatever. Apparently what happened was he saw me being pushed like a punching bag by my boys, and he came up and just put me in the sleeper, telling me to calm down. I'm like, no, you should be doing that to them, not me. I'm the victim here. I don't know what he was on. Oh man. But yeah, it looks like we 28 seconds. But yeah, I'm really excited of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 minutes. And they released a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 where they gave Sora pistols. They gave this cat pistols. And he is on a roller coaster fighting the Rock Titan. And I'm like, dog, that mug is going to be out cold. And as you can see, yeah, we won. I got the last kill. That's what I'm talking about right there. Check out this replay. Check out this final kill. He trying to deactivate the bomb or whatever, or plant the bomb, but it's not happening. So yeah, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the gameplay. I got a big announcement regarding the future of Trademark Path to Destiny. As you can see here, I went 6-3, whatever, for Search and Destroy. We won. This is the new Jay Gatsby, a.k.a. James Bond III, saying peace out, y'all. See y'all next time, and make sure you get my album, November 19th.
Straight on, making this crack. I'm on my grind just to make a few stacks. Now it's my time, and I'ma make it and rap. The takeover, the game over. Tell them the game over. I'ma tell them, man, the game over. Tell them the game over. Let's go. The game over. Spend the night game streets. Now I put my whole life over beats, motherfucker. The game's mine, you heard it, the game's mine. I spit, crack, and pitch raw all at the same time. On the block, I could double a O like James Bond. It's for my niggas